What up? This is episode 2 of Talking in Cursive with me, your host, Andy Salas. Anyways, I'm here with Armando Rodriguez. What's up, dog?
What's going on, dog? How you been?
You can already tell that we've been here for a minute drinking, just pre-gaming. We're tailgating for this podcast.
Primed up.
And now we got our 40s, bro. Jesus.
This was an executive decision.
Yeah. Fuck.
Reminds me of high school.
Jeez, mine fucking exploded all over my face. Dude, I haven't seen you in a fucking minute. Yeah, for real. I haven't seen you in a minute. I didn't even fucking realize how long it'd been because I seen Jacob Hondo and all them.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen Jacob. Yes, I have seen Jacob, actually. I haven't seen you because that night at Whiskey Rose that I saw all of them like 2 months ago,
right.
I didn't see you. So it's been like 3 months.
Well, you know, I come in and out of the bar.
Why didn't you go to Whiskey Rose?
The thing is, I was probably shacked up somewhere where I didn't need to be. You know what I mean?
Shut
I swear to
fuck
God.
up,
I swear
bro.
to God. The thing is that, you know, I'm a hit and a miss. Either I'm there and it's live or I'm not there, and then I have to hear stories
Were
about.
you there when Hondo and Lucas switched jerseys?
I wasn't there, but
That's
that was on a
hilarious.
Wednesday, dude. These guys were going out on a Wednesday. I have,
Well,
you know,
I've been going out on Tuesdays because I've been off Tuesday. That's why
Yeah.
you see Jacob getting fucked up with me
Yeah.
at
Whiskey.
what the
Or
fuck?
downtown,
No,
right?
what's that gay bar we go to? Me and Jacob been going to it.
Mr. Heads.
No.
No,
I think that is also a gay bar. Yeah. IBTs.
Yeah, IBTs. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
IBTs is dope, bro.
Yeah.
Those fucking gay folks know how to
Yeah.
get down, son, on a fucking Monday.
Dog.
Because usually I'm going out on Monday because my schedule was previously Monday was my Friday.
Right,
So I
right.
look like, dude, I would go to bars and shit.
Right.
Like, what's the one down the street from that? I always forget the name
I
because it
want to
reminds me of
say. I
another.
want to say it's
By Mr. Hez, down the street from Mr. Hez. I can't believe I can't.
O'Malley's.
O'Malley's.
Yeah.
I've been to O'Malley's like Mondays, Tuesdays, and shit. And
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm not a fucking psychopath. Like, this
Right.
is my Friday. Like,
Right.
just so you know. Because I was there, like, you know, a bunch of fucking times on a Monday. But that's what I'm saying, dude. Those
Yeah.
gay folks get down, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
On a Monday night, that shit looks like it's like fucking. That shit looks like it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Fucking Miami nightclub.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone just got re-upped on
Yeah.
some coke.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's just popping.
Bad.
Dude, well, it's fucking wild because I actually have a gripe about that place. I've been there 5 fucking times now.
Mr. Heads
Or
or a different spot.
IBTs,
Oh, IBTs,
and
yeah.
I've put in for karaoke every time and have yet to fucking do karaoke there. I've been trying to play Mr. Jones by Counting Crows like
Right.
literally 5 fucking weekends in a row.
And nobody wants to.
It's almost like they know I'm not good.
right. You know, I don't know. You think they'd be profiling you to a certain extent?
In the ways you would probably think, and the ways you're probably not talking about the moment.
Right.
Like they're probably they're probably profiling me, and yeah,
Right.
they are probably thinking I'm a homosexual.
Well, I don't think it would be based off of a racial standpoint.
A sexual thing? Yeah, yeah.
Probably based off of like that guy's straight. We're not gonna let him get on the mic.
Maybe,
You
bro.
think so?
You're actually right. I
You
don't know.
what I mean? I feel like that's the way gays work, and I got
Well,
nothing
it's funny,
against gays.
no, yeah, and at that point, I was at the fucking bar at one point, and this one chick, she goes, "Hey, my name's whatever," and I go, and I'm waiting in line forever for a drink there. This shit fucking took so long, and then
Right.
finally, I get up there, and then so this chick's talking to me, kinda, and I'm just so focused on trying to get a fucking drink.
Right.
She's just like. She goes, "Hey, my name's blah blah blah. Or,
Yeah.
what's your name?" I was like, "Oh, Andy, you know,"
Yeah,
and
yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah blah. I'm just trying to get my drink. I don't even remember looking at her, and
Yeah.
she's just like, "Are you straight?" I go, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And she goes, "So am I." And then I remember Jacob behind me, Gonzalez was like, he told me to say something. He's just like, "Dude, fucking," and I'm just like this. I'm like, nah. Like I just wasn't one. I don't know, dude.
Right,
Like that's
right,
what I'm
right.
saying. I was like, what the fuck,
Yeah,
bro?
what
I
the
just
fuck's
passed
going
this
on?
chick up.
Yeah.
I was like, it's the vibe of the gay bar. It starts
Yeah.
turning you, bro.
Yeah, hell
Starts
yeah.
turning. You're like, the fuck is this bitch talking to me for?
Dude, check this shit out, right? So we went to Mr. Heads over there in downtown, right?
I don't believe you ever been to Mr.
I've been
Heads.
to Mr. Heads.
When the fuck would you have
Dude,
traveled to
I was,
Mr. Heads
I was
for?
with.
Where'd you stay?
I was with Alejandro. I was with a group of other guys, and the thing was, we went. And this sounds bad to start the story off like that.
Uh-huh.
We were with a group of guys going into a gay bar.
There you go.
But the thing was, is that we went into the spot because some girls were like, "Oh, let's go to this bar, blah blah blah," and I didn't think nothing of it. I was already drunk, been
It's not
drinking.
entirely exclusive.
Yeah,
like you,
yeah.
we picked up a bunch of straight chicks and took them to the next bar we're going to. we
Well-
were there and we were wanting to, hop to another place, and we're like, "Yo, Mr. Heads was after it." And yeah.
So well, the fucking thing was is that we pulled up to the spot, right? And I didn't think nothing. I'm dressed in cowboy attire. You know what I mean? Got the cowboy hat on, the boots, and everything.
That's what's interesting about a cowboy outfit.
But that's the thing, dude. I'm repping myself, right? I'm going in there.
Exactly.
I'm going in there as Armando Rodriguez, right? So I'm going in the bar and we're gonna get a couple drinks and everybody's looking good, and you know what I mean. But I'm not really like I didn't really survey the land, so to speak, yet. You know what I mean? So we're in there and I tell the bartender, yeah, go ahead, let me give me 2 beers, you know. And I'm looking around and I see at the table there's a guy and a girl.
Right.
And then the first thing in my mind, oh, they're on a
Is
date.
IBTs?
This is
Mr.
Mr.
Heads, you
Heads.
said.
This is
Okay,
Mr. Heads.
sorry.
So I'm thinking the first thing in my mind, I'm looking at these people and I'm going, oh, okay, they're on a date. And I look at the next table and I see a guy with 3 girls.
All right.
And I'm going, damn, that guy's pulling pussy. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look at the next table. Yeah, I look at the next table and there's nothing but girls, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll go over there right now. I look at the next table and there's nothing but dudes. All right. And now I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean?
That dude, what's going on is that dude fucked so many bitches. He got tired of puss. And he's like, now I'm a pimp dudes.
Yeah. So the thing is that we're sitting at the bar, dude, and I'm not gonna say this dude's ethnicity because you know what I mean. I don't do that shit. You know what I mean. But the thing is that we're sitting at the bar, and I get my 2 beers. I'm sitting. I'm looking down the bar, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I see this big fucking dude. I mean, like linebacker.
Yeah.
Looking dude eyeing me from the bar. I mean, aggressively eyeing me.
Was he? Would he have been a linebacker for the Raiders or any team for that matter?
Any team.
Can I guess his ethnicity is black?
Black.
And I don't know why you're beating around the bush.
You know what I mean?
With it.
So the thing was, you know, you got this fucking skinny cowboy at the end of the bar ordering just 2 beers.
Looking good to him.
Looking good.
Like a Slim Jim.
Dude, and I look.
He wants to snack into one.
I make fucking eye contact with this guy, and all of a sudden, bro, I've never wanted to fucking fight so hard in my motherfucking life.
Really?
Swear to God,
hostile.
I got hostile as fuck.
Some would say that's fucking more
This
interesting.
motherfucker was eyeing me, dude. I swear to God, eyeing me hard. And all of a sudden, I told my friend to go, hey, we should probably go outside. I was with Hondo. I told Hondo, I said, we should probably go outside with the girls.
What the fuck?
And he goes, okay, Mondo, let's go outside. So we go outside, right? Something happens. Jake's with us, and Jake ends up trying to give a drink to a girl over the fence outside of the bar that's walking.
Right.
That ends up getting us kicked out.
All right. Yeah.
We walk outside. We walk outside in a fury because they just kicked our asses out.
And I'm sure Jacob was confused as to why he got kicked out.
Yeah. It was
That's obvious. You can't be public.
It was an innocent type of thing, but obviously, like when you're looking at a sober standpoint, nothing was fucking innocent, you know.
All right.
So the thing is that, excuse me, we go outside, and now I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together. I'm thinking about the people at the tables, thinking about the fucking transgender at the end of the bar. I'm thinking about how they just kicked us out. I was pissed. And now I'm sitting there looking at the sign, and I'm looking at the fucking sign.
You're like, this sign looks rather gay now.
So the thing is that I'm sitting there, and there's a sticker, and it has a fucking big ass rainbow on it.
Wow,
and
bro.
It goes.
What it took for you to figure this out.
Dude,
you're obviously no Sherlock Holmes.
Yo, no, straight up. So then I'm sitting there and I'm going, what the fuck? And I'm looking at this rainbow and it says, everyone's accepted. And at that point, I put 1, 2, and 3 together, and I look at Hondo and I go, I'm never going to another fucking bar with you. Again.
So you felt like it was his fault. You're like, you framed me.
Well,
I've done that to people. I've taken people to like homies over here from work or something like that. We'll be at a bar. I'm like, yo, it's usually because Jacob Gonzalez. Culprit. Maybe that's his favorite bar. Does he only go to gay bars? I don't know. My first time there was with him. I'll tell you that much, and I'll tell you this much. After me, he's like recruitment. He's like ISIS recruitment, bro. He recruited me. I went there for the first time with him and Aaron one time. The next time I was with some homies from work that were drinking at a bar, bullshitting. And then Jacob's like, "Yo, you want to meet up at the bar? Yeah, we go to O'Malley's. And then where do we go? We go to Mr. Heads and IBT's. And then, but of course. Jacob told me it was a gay bar though. I knew it.
And the thing was, I got nothing.
He didn't have to. First of all, I didn't have to wait to see a fucking rainbow sign. When I walked in and I saw a dude in fucking a fishnet crop top and fucking Harley Davidson leather assless chaps, I knew it was a gay bar. I didn't need a fucking sticker to be on it.
First thing in your mind, you go, his dad probably doesn't love him.
Yeah, you know right. Or his dads love him a lot.
Yeah, probably. He probably got more than one dad. You know
fucking
what I mean?
It's interesting to me though, is like, because that's what's interesting actually about the cowboy outfit is
I went dressed in the nines, dude. I mean, I was starched up.
But what's interesting to me is the fact that it could either be, for some reason, the gay community really fucking took your guys' outfit.
I don't know.
Do you understand what I'm
what?
saying?
I think it was too much watching that
But
fucking Brokeback Mountain shit.
That's
you know
all
what
right.
I mean?
But do you get what I'm saying? Is
Yeah.
if you wore that
Yeah.
anywhere else, if you wore that to Whiskey Roads,
Yeah.
you're popping and killing it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If you wore that to where we're from, yeah, that's just the attire. But
yeah.
you wear that to a gay bar,
yeah.
now you're like in a sexual outfit
Yeah.
that they wear before they fuck.
Public enemy number one.
You
in
get
that
what I'm saying?
motherfucker. Yeah,
Yes.
no, I got you.
As like chaps, bro. Chaps are literally pants that bikers wear because it's leather, so the fucking wind isn't just beating the fuck out of their legs.
And the thing is, dude, is like a lot.
But you wear it at a gay bar and you're asking for it.
Oh yeah. So the thing is that within a Western community,
hilarious.
all this shit, you know, as far as attire goes,
Uh-huh.
there's a purpose for it. The chaps are for a purpose. The boots are for a purpose. It dates back to like back in the old West when these guys they didn't have any type of protection as far as the terrain went. So you needed this leather attire to protect yourself from getting fucking either bit from a snake, whatever, cactus in your foot, whatever the deal was. You know what I mean? But now throughout the years, it's evolved to the point to where
It's a style.
the pop culture. Has
I would say
accepted it.
I would say country artists did because country artists, musicians put it in the public eye, right?
Yeah.
Where did they get it from? They just grew up wearing that shit. But in the public eye, it turned into a fashion statement. It turned vogue.
But even look at the country the country music scene right now. A lot of them guys aren't even wearing cowboy hats and
I couldn't even
boots.
fucking tell you what it looks like.
Well, no,
to me,
I'm just
you
telling
could.
you.
I think you could mistake Justin Timberlake for a country singer nowadays.
Well, the thing is
right?
that
It's more pop.
it's more pop.
Well, hey, Alan Jackson just came out with a new album.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
I haven't.
Bro, there's a song he has called "I'm Back."
Yeah.
And is it called "I'm Back" or "Country Back"? Because he talks about bringing country back. He's like,
Yeah.
I got my boots, I got my hat, I'm bringing country back.
Well,
It's a badass song, bro.
Here's the thing,
And he
dude.
talks about that. He talks about how music has changed.
I'll tell you right now, as
Yeah.
far as like the cowboy scene goes, a majority of the motherfuckers ain't even listening to country. You know how
That's dope. That's diverse. Like that's why I love your content
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much. Is because I didn't even introduce you properly. I guess is you you're a bull rider.
Yeah.
A pro bull rider. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you why that's interesting to me with you is you're a bull rider. Like I don't know if you're saying that in a bad way where you're like they're not even listening to country. I get it, but what I
No,
appreciate
it's
about
not even
you
in a bad
is
way.
I see you and your content where you're posting and shit and you're at the rodeo, but you're listening to Griselda.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you're listening to old school shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're listening to Public Enemy and shit, but you're wearing that. I love that shit.
So,
you know what
so
I mean?
the thing is, for me, dude, it's like this. I'll put it real simple. A lot of people think that just because you live a certain lifestyle, you gotta do certain things, right? So,
course.
they
put a label on you, forcing you in a box.
So with the cowboy scene, right? And this is for everybody that's watching. The thing is that just because whether it's me or anybody else, they think that he's bumping fucking George Strait harder than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Them guys that are on the rodeo scene and the guys that are ranchers or whatever, farmers, whatever the deal may be,
Yeah.
everything, and this goes for anybody, not just country, not just the cowboy
Talk
lifestyle.
into the mic, bro. Just don't, because you're talking over it, just so you could get killer right there. There you go. You're killing it.
So the thing is that within the lifestyle, and this goes for anything, cowboy lifestyle, whatever, business lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, everybody's out there to get money.
For sure, that's what it's about.
So when it comes down to the nitty gritty, as far as like what is the purpose, whether it's rodeo, rapping,
Right.
whatever the deal may be, everybody needs money to survive.
That's what it. Yeah.
So when I relate it back to rodeoing, we're there to get on bulls and make money.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it's fun to get on bulls. Hell,
Man versus
yeah,
beast.
yeah, it's one hell of a time. But at the end of the day, you're making residuals. You're out there to make the digits.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Are you guys highly funded by just solely getting sponsored?
No.
Not
No.
sponsorships.
So
how do you? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Obviously, you're rodeoing for a cash prize.
Yeah, cash prize. But
That's what you make your living off of? How do you have a steady income? So you're telling me
You
that
don't.
so professional cowboys, right?
yeah.
So you're telling me that they don't have a steady flow of income. Their income is strictly if they don't win, they don't fucking put food on the table.
let me break-
Until you get to a certain point,
until you start getting to a
obviously,
certain
till
point.
you stack up your chips and shit.
So the guys that are in the top 35, top 15, whatever it may be, as far as association that you're in, those guys have sponsorships that are supporting them when they don't win.
Right.
Me, I'll tell you where I'm at right now. So as far as my career goes, I'm right on the bubble, is what you would say. I'm not gonna say I'm the best. I'm not gonna say I'm the worst.
Right.
But I'm right there at the either I really focus down, double down on what I'm doing, and I'm there, or that's where a lot of people break, and they don't become nothing. You know what I mean? Just kind of stay in that
It's
hub.
that make or break.
Make or break. But when you're talking about the elite of the elite,
so you're talking about like either this is gonna pay off or either
it's gonna pay. Either you're gonna win or place, and have some money to get to the next one, or you're not gonna do a fucking thing, and you're gonna have to figure out why you're eating Circle K food for a fucking month.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Or not eating anything and having a fucking bag of boys.
And essentially, it just narrows down to how long you'd hold on to this motherfucker.
Yeah, and the thing is,
do you kick yourself in the ass
it's
when
8
you
seconds.
do that?
It's 8 seconds total.
Right.
The thing is
but like
seconds.
we're talking with anything, like that sound to like the average like viewer, you're just like, oh, all you gotta do is stay on for 8 seconds. Come on. But there's so much beyond talent and technique. It's like
there's so much shit. And the thing is that
technical.
The thing is, I can sit here and explain to you what's going on, but until someone really experiences what the fuck is going on, nobody's gonna understand it. Yeah.
The only thing I've ever gotten close to that was I remember when I lived in Florida, and I was such a weird comparison, but it will make sense. I was living in Florida, and I was paddleboarding at the time, and the waters are really clear. There's not like San Diego or the West Coast. It's like crystal clear water. So you could be like, dude, it could be fucking 50 feet deep under you, and it'll look 5 feet under you.
Right.
It's like so clear. So I remember one time paddleboarding out, and those waters were really like there was always shit going on at the jetties. Like there was always stingrays, sharks, but then there would be dolphins. And I remember someone telling me one time when I was surfing that the whole thing was if there was dolphins, that's a good time to surf because that means there's no sharks around. Because dolphins fuck sharks up, apparently, I guess.
Yeah. Totally.
Well, anyway, so I was fucking out there, and when you see one of these motherfuckers under you, you see them like right there because it's so clear. So I remember paddleboarding, bro, and there was this one fucking dolphin, bro, and it's just swimming around me, swimming like under me. And I understand this ain't a shark, and they're actually very nice. They're like very friendly and everything. Like people pet them and shit. They're wild. Well, the thing that was different was I remember being on this thing and just the abyss and the mystery of the ocean, how deep and wild that's already fucking with me, and I'm far out there. Like just paddling, starting to paddle back now that I see this dolphin because I don't want to like try to fuck with me because they won't kill you, but they'll knock you off your board and swim with you and fuck with you around. And so like, but when that one was under me, bro, like there was this realization to me where I'm like, oh, this isn't SeaWorld, this is real life. Like there's no like professional of control. This ain't in a tank. Like this dolphin could straight up fucking drown me right now.
Straight up.
And this is and this is coming from someone from a small town in Arizona. I wasn't born to ever be around a dolphin or in water. I'm from the fucking desert.
At most a fucking catfish.
I was out of my element in every fucking meaning of the word. You know, I was in the waters, bro. I was on this fucking paddle board I could barely balance on. And there's just this fucking sea creature just fucking toying around with me, just swimming around, hopping around, and it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's a different type of beauty and majestic like feeling you get from it because you're just like, this is fucking real. This animal could just do whatever the fuck. It's just, I don't know, but so I guess where I was tying it in, comparing it, is just like that feeling of you could only understand till you feel it. Like, cause even if you went to SeaWorld or you watch someone riding a bull at a rodeo, you're like, okay. Or you're at SeaWorld and you see him in the tank. No, cause it seems really controlled and your brain's able to grasp that. But your brain's not able to grasp this fucking 2-ton beast with horns that are sitting under your fucking nuts that is just angry as a motherfucker and its sole fucking purpose at the moment is to get you off his fucking back.
The thing that my dad would explain it when I was a kid, dude, and it's funny because I was a kid, so I wasn't old enough to even fucking drink or be in a bar. But my dad would explain it. He'd say, you know what, one day you're gonna get into a fight, whether it's a street fight, a bar fight, whatever. He goes, and in that moment when you're getting in a fight, you're not going to think about a fucking thing.
No.
You're just going to think about taking care of business, handling the situation, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
So the thing was that when bull riding came around, every time instead of like hyping me up, playing some motivational bullshit or whatever, my dad would always tell me, bar fight. It's a fucking bar fight.
It's survival.
It's a fucking survival. You're either gonna fucking win this fight or you're gonna lose this fight. What are you gonna do?
Fight for your life.
You know what I mean? So every time I was getting on, I was thinking, there ain't no way this motherfucker's gonna beat me.
Even when you're a kid or him.
Yeah,
so did you start off like mutton busting? How'd you start off as a kid?
I didn't start off mutton busting. Dude.
What was the first thing you ever did as a kid?
First thing I remember I seen pictures of me. My dad used to throw what they call the Winkleman blowouts. This was back in the 90s.
Okay.
And there was probably about 7 years where he did it consecutively, and then something happened to where, you know, he had to shut it down. But it was a really big deal back in the small town of Winkleman.
All right.
That's where I'm from. So the thing is that he would throw these deals, and I remember when I was born, I don't remember when I was born, but the thing is that I see pictures where they had put me on sheet, but I don't think they really let me get on them. So
what was the first time you remember? Like, what was the first time? Because I could tell you, like, playing sports, I guess what I mean is, like, people could say they have a fucked up memory, but I still believe no matter what it is, if it's a strong enough memory, like, nah, you're going to remember that shit. Because my memory is a little fucked, but, like, I can remember it clear as day, like, putting on pads for the first time.
Yeah.
And I remember clear as day, like, being at my first game and my heart just being fucking just pounding and me being nauseous, feeling like I'm going to throw up and shit myself.
So
do you remember, like, the first time when you're like, oh, I'm not just wearing the outfit, now I'm fucking...
Really? So for me, when I first started, I remember, and, like, you know, the thing for me was that we run a cattle ranch back in my dad's place. So the thing is that we would bring cattle in, and we would keep them there from time to time, right?
Right.
And when we would keep them there, we would feed them for as long as we needed to. Either we were going to take them to the sale barn or the auction, and then we would take them to the auction, or we would take them back to the ranch to keep breeding and producing calves. And that way we can...
Because the bull, for people that don't know, is obviously like the male, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
what you're saying to produce more. Okay.
Yeah, so you have your cow, your bull. And
so is there some bulls that aren't bulls derived? They're just strictly meant for reproducing?
And those get into the more technical terms, because obviously, like, when you have a bull that's too big to even move, there's no way you're going to make them buck.
Really? But, okay, so there's some bulls like that where they're just meant for breeding.
Just
huge. A breeder.
Yeah.
Is there any breeders that like turn it like that are both, I guess?
Yeah. So the thing is that within the pro rodeo community, there's a thing right now where it's like, it's so huge to where the genetics are such a how would I say it? They've got the genetics down to a science now.
Do they steroid them?
No, not at all.
Is that illegal?
I wouldn't say it's an illegal, but think of it like this: you can't have a bodybuilder try to be a bull rider, because there's no way he could. The flexibility of it. You know what I mean?
No, but I'm not saying you do steroids. I'm talking about the bull.
No, I'm talking about so it applies to the same thing. You wouldn't want to pump your bull full of steroids, because there's no way he could be getting that type of athletic ability.
Okay.
And doing what he can do, because he's got too much muscle at that point, right? So the thing is that you want your...
I guess I was just strictly like thinking about the other effects of steroids, like maybe just the aggression and the testosterone it built. But fucking how does a bull need more?
It really doesn't, man.
Yeah,
it's all based off of sense. Yeah, it's all based off of, like, you know, because when you think about it, that motherfucker don't want you on him. And
what do you guys do for them? You guys really fucking slap their nuts or some shit?
No. So what they do is you have your bull rope that you hang on, and they wrap that around the chest, right behind.
I've seen that.
So then what makes them buck is they tie a loose rope, what they call the flank strap, right on their right in front of their hind legs. There's that fine piece of I wouldn't say meat, but you know, there's that fine piece right there where the flank.
Okay.
And so what it is, you tie it loose.
Is it like a tendon?
And it's not necessarily a tendon, but you tie the...
It just fucking irritates them?
Yeah, it irritates them. So what it does is it gets to the point to where that bull wants... It feels that
so before they pull loose. You... Before they open that gate, they fucking pull that bitch?
Well, they'll pull your rope, but before you call for the gate, they'll pull it tight, just tight enough, but loose enough to where on that bull, it feels like that bull feels like he can kick it off. Because it's so loose, but it's tight enough to where it's not going to come off.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
So is this just because it's a more humane way now? But originally it was like we're gonna brand them or we're gonna punch them in the fucking
So originally, what rodeo was based off of, it was based off of the best cowboy, who can be the best cowboy and taming the wildest animal.
Right.
So what it based off of was, you had the saddle bronc, right? You had the horses that couldn't be tamed.
Right.
You had a cowboy that said, okay, well, I can put my saddle on that horse and ride him. And you had another one that said, okay, well, I guess I can do it better than you.
Right.
That's how rodeo started. Then it evolved into.
You said it started originally rodeo though, like the competition. It started as like an agricultural. You said it was like a farmer's market.
Yeah. Well, more or less, it was
an auction. Actually, you said an
no,
auction for the cattle.
I wouldn't say that. What it was is that ranchers, the guys that were running the main ranches or any ranch for that point, needed help, right? And what it was is that you had so many cowboys, men, women, whatever, that were so prideful in their work that they said, well, I can do that better than you. I can ride better than you. I can do whatever, whatever it was.
Bull riding's unorthodox as far as all the other things in like cowboying.
Yeah.
Where you're
of course, because
I mean, I'm saying because there's other competitions that I remember, like, such as like when you're roping, right?
Yeah.
Or you're herding. Those are things that you actually do as a cowboy on the ranch and everything.
Right.
But like,
bull
riding.
Yeah, bull riding is one of those things.
No one was ever like, hey, herd that bull, get on his back and put him in. How did that come? Was that just kind of a silly thing? Where they're like, hey, let's see if we could ride that motherfucker.
I think in my opinion it was, I don't know. I've never heard any original stories on it, but in my opinion, I feel like somebody might have said, look at that big son of a bitch over there. I bet you I can ride him.
Of course, right.
You know what I mean? And then it turned into,
you gotta be a crazy motherfucker to do what you do in general as a rancher,
Yeah, and dude, ranching is in my opinion, when I was growing up, I mean, I was raised with it, but for me, it was like you always had to respect it, because for me, it was just like it's more than just work; it's a lifestyle. But you got to learn to love it in order for it to be a lifestyle, if that makes sense.
I get it. It's an inheritance that you don't ask for.
Right.
And I'm sure there's probably some ranchers who have sons where there's a son that's a golden motherfucker, and then there's a son who's like this dweeb that just wants to play fucking video games, especially in this modern age. It's probably like, fuck.
Right. And in the beginning, dude, I mean, I've always been raised to be a cowboy, and I've always loved the lifestyle, but I could tell that there was times where if I wasn't redirected at a certain point in time, I don't think I would have been a rancher, but thank God I had my family behind me to support me.
What do you think you would have done? What do you mean?
Well, I was living in the valley with my mom. My parents had split when I was young.
So you're going back and forth.
So I was going back and forth. So the thing was that I made the conscious decision to come back to live with my dad.
Right.
And then I'll always love my mother, and my mother's a big part of my life.
But it's a different life. That's a different turning point for sure.
Yeah, it's a huge thing. You can't compare city life.
That's a crossroads. That's what happens. Sometimes in your life, like my parents had split up just for like, I'm going to say like almost a year, not even a year, probably a few months, but it felt like a big deal as a kid because I'm like, oh, my parents were always together. Now they're not. But it was like a break they were taking. Right. And my mom lived somewhere else. My dad was living somewhere else. And I remember that. I get what you're saying, where it's like that feeling of especially for someone like some kids already have parents that are split, so they're kind of like, I mean, it sucks, but that's just all you know. Yeah. But when you're someone who like you witnessed the split at a age where you could understand what's going on, there is that feeling of like, well, you don't know it at the time, but you look back on that moment. I sure do. I'm sure you do. Well, exactly what you're saying, where you're like, damn, my life definitely could have gone somewhere else if I would have just stayed with my mom or if I stayed with my dad. Luckily, they both got back together, but then you think of that. Oh, what if they would have never got back? Did your parents get back together?
My parents didn't get back together. Okay. You know what I mean? And thank God, because it's like,
because that's what it did it for you when you're saying you picked a side. Yeah, oh, damn, you don't just pick a parent in that sense. That you're telling me you had to like pick like. What, not just like, what parent do I dominantly want to go to?
No, not necessarily that, because I stayed close to my mom, but at the time, you know what I mean? Being 13, 14, there's so much shit going on.
But who'd you stay with? Like, when you stayed with them, that's the school you went to?
For my dad, with me and my dad, it was like, I was always going back on the weekends and the summer times. So me,
you were staying dominantly with your mom then, you're saying?
I was staying dominantly with my mom at the time. And then I decided, okay, well, I'm going to live with my dad. I thought it was gonna be like fucking weekends in summertime.
So that's what you're saying. You're saying when you made the decision to go stay with your dad, that's when you're like, it almost got me.
Yeah, it almost got me.
Because you would have stayed with your mom.
Kyle was in some shit, you know what I mean? But it wasn't nothing bad. It was just like I could tell that I was heading down a path.
So that's probably why you're so diverse. Going back to like the music thing, where it's like you're a bull rider, but you listen to this badass hip hop.
That's the thing. My dad never listened to the hip hop shit. But my mom, she had us on some 2 Live Crew and
so that makes
NWA.
Sense now. That
you
makes
know
sense
what I mean?
now. So you get that side from your mom then.
Yeah, so I get that shit from my mom.
So yeah, no, that's what I was saying is it feeling just like yesterday, where you're like, even describing it the way you do, where you're like,
yeah,
just reminiscing on like, oh, that's when I was becoming a person, really.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's so fucking wild about age like that. Is like, you think you are like, dude, 13, I felt like, I don't want to say like not so different from right now, but like I remember what that mindset still was, I guess I'll say. Like I still remember what mindset I was in, where I felt like, I'm like, oh no, I know how to be a person.
Right.
But you are pretty much just like figuring it out.
And for me and my pops, I'll say this about my parents together. Me and my mom had differences. Me and my pops have differences.
Right.
And I'm blessed that my mom has a husband that, has been there since I was a kid. And my dad's my dad. My pops. So my dad's always gonna do what he's gonna do, and he's a great guy.
Fuck yeah.
To the full T. But the thing is that I didn't fully understand what it was they were trying to tell me until I started experiencing certain things.
Right.
Whether it was with them, myself, whatever.
Of course, that's what perspective is.
Yeah.
They could only tell you certain things, and you think you understand it at the time. You go, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
And you really believe that, and you really do believe that. Nothing could change your mind because you're like, no, I know. Yeah, I get it.
And even now in my age that I'm in.
Oh yeah, we're still young. Honestly, we don't even know what the fuck we're talking about yet. Really.
Right.
We, in fact, all we are really in reality is we're just a mature version of what we're talking about.
Right.
Because we're still figuring ourselves out.
Right,
because I believe that you're not really solidly yourself, and even then it changes. But actually, let me go back on what I just said. You're actually never really solidly yourself, because you could be 45 and still be like
evolving.
But that's what life is.
Right.
That's a part of life, at least.
Right.
You that's your journey. That's when you watch a movie. You watch what makes a good movie is good character development. When you watch the movie and it goes, oh man, he went from this
to that.
His mannerisms went from this. This happened to him. This cause and effect. This is why he does this now.
Yeah.
That's what makes a good character in a movie, is character development. And that's pretty much what life is it's our movie and it's character development.
Right.
The only difference is, and what's so interesting about human behavior, is how we all tend to think that we're the main actor of our movie when we're not.
We're not.
Because you think you're the main actor of your movie. I think, and to you, I'm just, one of the fucking extras on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then I feel that same way about you, because that's what that's what you perceive.
Right.
But everyone in the world thinks that.
Right.
But when you're a kid, you don't understand that.
Right.
So as a kid, you go, no, I'm the one. No, I'm going to do this.
One,
And there's some of that ignorance that seems limiting, because there's ignorance there as a kid.
Right.
There's actually growth there, because what that does is it feeds your ego enough, healthy enough, hopefully, not always, mostly not, is it feeds you in a way where you go, I'm the lead. I'm the lead character of this movie. Yeah. This is gonna I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Right.
So maybe that gets you to go look at a bull and be like, oh, I could get on that. I'm the lead fucking actor of this fucking movie. I'm the fucking star of this shit. Right. You can't kill the star.
Right. And
that's what you're led to believe.
And for me, I think when it comes to when I am getting on the bull, you got to put, how would I say it? You got to put all your fears and all your fucking, doubts aside, because at the end of the day, that motherfucking bull don't give a fuck who you are. Don't give a fuck what you've achieved. Don't give a fuck who your mama is, who your daddy is, who the fuck your uncle and your aunt is. Don't even give a fuck who your grandparents are. At the end of the day, that motherfucker don't want you on his back, and that's it. You know what I mean?
That's beautifully said, bro. It's
and you know what? And to dig further, that's just the same thing about life. If you ain't on top of your shit, fucking life is gonna chew you up and spit you the fuck out.
And you're nothing. You're really not.
Nothing.
I used to tell people sometimes, before I ever had problems with depression and anxiety and everything, is a lot of people everyone deals with. In fact, so I remember having a lot of friends that were dealing with it before I ever really understood what it was. I knew how to help people and say the right things, but I didn't understand it. But that was one thing I would an example I'd always use. But the way I would word it was, my analogy was, if someone was feeling bummed out, I'd just be like, dude, go outside.
Yeah.
Look, whatever problem you're dealing with, and take a deep breath of that fucking air. Right. Look at the fucking trees or the plants around you. And understand, if you died right now, that tree would just keep on doing its fucking thing.
Keep rolling.
Look at the stars.
Yeah.
Look up the sky. You think you have problems? Get out of your house for a second. Get off your couch. Stop self-loathing.
Yeah.
Go on your porch. Take a deep breath of fresh fucking air.
Yeah.
Look into the sky. Maybe a cloud. Maybe the stars. Maybe it's nighttime. You're looking up. And understand that your life is really not your life. Your problems are fucking mean. They're self-constructed.
Well, check this.
That's
shit
what
out.
I want to say. Your problems are self-constructed.
Yeah.
That to you, the reason why you go about your life and you
There's always something worse going on out there.
There's always something worse, but even those worse things are constructed. And I mean, you venture off into drastic things. Let's say in a third world country where maybe your fucking one of your family members got murdered in front of you, right? Way too drunk to be talking about shit like this in such a serious manner. I'm like, listen, if your family got fucking murdered in front of you, this is how you cope with that. So, anyways, all of a sudden I'm a doctor.
Yeah, dude,
Cheers.
you're almost done
I'm
with
a
yours.
doctor.
God
Anyways,
damn.
so yeah, exactly. But no, what I'm saying is, I guess even in the drastic ways, I mean, if you wanted to, you could literally be like, yo, I don't know, because you could go both ways with it.
Yeah. Well,
you could be like, oh shit, my life is fucking meaningless.
Check this shit out, dude. When I was a kid, I never admitted that I had bad anxiety. And I still won't admit it. But I know from time to time, everybody has it. You think shit up in
That's
your
what I'm
mind and
saying.
freak out. You know what I mean?
The reason why I say everybody has it is because I was someone who didn't know what it was and thought that's stupid and only fucking pussies have that, because that's just how I was raised. Till you realize, oh wait, you're telling me this feeling this eagerness I always have when I'm around people. Oh, when I'm like, this is going on and this is going on. Oh, you're telling me that eagerness. Oh, that's called anxiety. Oh yeah, I got that. You know what I mean?
So the thing for me, dude, is the best way I got over my anxiety.
All right.
My thought that.
So you don't feel like you have anxiety?
I mean, I do, but I deal with it in a better manner than what I did.
So this taught you a lesson.
This is how I dealt with it. When I was a kid, I was probably I want to say I just got out of high school. I was fucking 18 probably, and my grandfather, my Tata Danny, he told me one time, because I told him, hey, Tata, I'm waking up with fucking hives. Well, that stress, the stress had caused the hives, and I'd break out. And
Shit,
it was
son.
bad.
You were that stressed?
It was that stressed, dude, over shit that I shouldn't have even been
I was
stressed
fucking
about.
stressed as a kid. I never got hives.
So I got hives, dude, bad.
That's
one
a
time.
fucking thing you break out in hives when you fucking.
Hives. But this is off of subconscious thought, shit that I hadn't
Like
even
I said,
fucking consciously
constructed.
thought about.
It's self-constructed.
Yeah. So the thing was, my Tata sat me down one day. I'm sitting there eating dinner with him. He tells me, he goes, my family calls me Mandito.
Alright.
He goes, Mandito, listen, this is the worst shit that could probably happen to you. He goes, listen, you can have bad anxiety. And worst case scenario, either you fucking die and you have nothing to worry about, or that anxiety doesn't kill you and you live another day to be you and fucking improve to be the person that you're gonna be. That's what he told me at a young age, dude. I mean, 18's whatever.
Heavy.
It's heavy as fuck at 18, especially when I'm still trying to figure out.
Oh, you said 18?
This is about just
Still
when
heavy.
I graduated. Yeah,
It's
it's
still
still
heavy.
heavy shit. So then he's telling me it's either gonna kill you or you're gonna live.
The only reason why I said that was heavy, because even right now, Noah's great words. That's why I'm saying that that's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I thought you were saying, like, I for some reason thought you were saying you were 13. I thought it was still on that shit.
No. So this is when I was, 18. You just graduated. For me, I didn't know what my next move was gonna be. I just know that I wanted a rodeo. I wanted to be a rancher, but I need money to make all this shit happen, right? So for me, I was freaking out over shit that, if I just had made a plan, I was gonna be all right. And for my thought that he would tell me, he'd go, listen, you're either the stress is gonna kill you, and you're not gonna have a fucking single worry in this world, or you're gonna get over it, you're gonna figure it out, and everything's gonna be good. And till this day, and probably till the day I die, I will live with that saying.
Fuck yeah.
Either I'm gonna die and not gonna worry about it no more, or I'm gonna fucking live on, figure it out, and things gonna be.
Or
great.
you're gonna let it kill you. You're gonna let that worry fucking rot you
Yeah,
away.
you're gonna either fucking let it kill you.
I've let my worries rot me away before. I'm sure a lot of people did went another route. Sometimes, like you said, people could say something to you.
Yeah.
But sometimes people, sometimes it's the right moment, sometimes it's not. What I mean by that is someone could tell you some information. I guess an example I could give.
Right.
is if, let's say you've never fucked with fire. Let's say you've never even seen a fire before.
Right.
You know, it burns and shit.
Right.
But let's say you're like, you fuck around, you burn yourself, the whole typical cliche shit.
Right.
But, and then someone goes, yo, don't fuck with that because it could fucking literally melt your skin and it's going to burn the fuck out of you. And you could catch on fire and die. Right. Let's say you didn't know what fire was, though, and says, hey, yo, if you ever fuck with fire, it's going to fuck all that shit, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand that because you don't know what fire is.
Feels like, yeah, you don't know.
Well, you don't even know, really. You're like, wait, what? You're like, okay, I'll watch out for that.
Yeah.
But you don't really understand.
Right.
You're just kind of like,
it.
right, till you experience it. Going back to the same thing that you said about riding bulls, where you're like, you could describe it all you want on this podcast and everything, but the feeling of grabbing the fucking reins, feeling the breath. Because in a car, let's say you get in a fast car. Let's say you're in NASCAR and you're getting behind this machine. You're in control of the machine for the most part of what you can control. But it gives you that sort of good feeling that at least I got control of this.
Right.
But when you're sitting upon something that's a living creature,
that's the mind of its own.
and you're holding on to those reins tight as fuck. All your training's been leading up to this. You're in all this gear. Everyone's hyping you up. They're fucking calling your name on the announcements, shouting you out. You're fucking your anticipation's shooting through the fucking roof. You're about to fucking piss yourself. And below your nuts, you could literally feel the breath of this beast. You could feel your legs slowly going in and out of the breath of this big ass monster that wants to fucking kill you.
And the fucking thing is, in the back of my mind, the entire time I'm thinking, is fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you up. That's it.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you up. That's it.
Fuck yeah,
you know
bro.
What I mean? Win, lose, or draw, I'm giving it my all. And if I fucking spur you in the side, I'm fixing to break a motherfucking rib.
Cheers to that.
You
and see, that's what separates normal motherfuckers from other motherfuckers. Listen, I don't want to say I couldn't do it, but I will say this. That sounds like a motherfucker, but I'm attracted to challenges like that. You know what I mean? And that's why I had told you. I'm still dead serious about that. I would love to get, on the back of a bull.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody listening, maybe I will one day. You know what? I would love to do it. You know what motivate me even more to do it is if I shot a music video and I was like, yo, no, I'm gonna get on this fucking bull for this video, and I did it because like that would be sick because people would be listening to the song and they would be watching the video and they'd be like, oh. He's not going to get on a bull. It's just a music video. Someone else is going to ride a bull. But if I got on a bull, that would motivate me more and it would make me need to do it. But motherfucker, every time I've tried to go out there with you, you've bailed. But again, we were fucked up the previous fucking night.
We were out partying our shit.
Every time.
You know what, dude? Aside from rodeo, let's talk about the first night that we had fucking met each other.
Oh, were you almost got a shot?
Where I had that gun pulled.
So... do you remember that clearly? Because you seemed already fucked up. Did you pregame before you met with us?
I'm going to tell you what. I was trashed. Okay.
I'm going to take a piss.
Go ahead.
Tell him.
So, this is the way the story went. Well, Anderson goes and takes a fucking leak. I had gotten detail about a party happening down the street from my father's house at the time where I was living at. And, small town living. If that's the only thing going on at the time. I wasn't 21, so of course we're gonna go party. So we show up to the spot, and there's a group of people over there. That would excite any 18, 19-year-old seeing that shit. So we pull up to the spot. We're doing what we're doing, and smoking darts in the back, drinking brew, and all of a sudden. I see these guys from Superior, guys that were friends with Superior, and then guys from another town called Globe, Miami. And, we're friends with some people over there, but not all of them, just because solely off the fact that we don't know too many people there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know too many. Well, I mean, it was your parts, though, Kearney and shit.
Yeah, so...
oh, well, I guess the people that Yeah, but I mean, you have a point. The
Yeah.
people that were beefing weren't from the town we were from.
Right.
Both of them weren't.
Right. So
We weren't.
so the guys from Samuel, Hayden, Winkleman, we're all keeping our distance. But the thing is that nobody's really getting
Which
it.
was so fucking stupid to
Yeah.
begin with. I mean, I don't go to parties like that. Like, I don't go to parties like that ever
Well,
in my fucking life.
Time, Andy, at the time.
Yeah,
bro,
but
at
I
the
mean,
time.
bro, like, I mean, I don't want to seem like I got brought there against my will. That's
Right,
not what it was.
right.
But I'm saying I don't go to parties like that. When we showed up, and to be honest, I mean, I don't even think I don't think any of us thought it was gonna be a party like that.
Yeah.
At least I didn't.
I didn't.
You know.
I didn't. When I showed up, I thought it was just gonna be everybody.
We're
hanging
not
out.
dumb like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, like Bo Peeps, like when we throw those parties
Right,
and everything,
right.
it's not.
And the thing is,
It's not a confrontational
Right.
ego stare off.
Right.
You stay on that side of the house. I'm gonna be on this side with
Right.
my crew.
Right.
And the whole time we showed up here, pretty much just
everybody's hanging out. Everybody's hanging out.
yeah. But I'm saying, like, how do you, like, even if you're about that life of being like, yo,
it's pride.
I'm a G. Yeah, I get it.
It's
No.
not
Okay,
it's
I
not
get-
machismo bullshit.
the machismo. I get the pride, but what I don't understand, and I'll never understand because I fucking think it's retarded, is okay, you got that pride. So if you feel prideful,
Right.
you should feel some sense of self-maturity.
Right.
Do you feel a sense of self-maturity when you go to a party when it is literally just a turf war
Right.
on the spot where it's like, I'm from here, you're from here, you're from
Right.
there, stay in that corner, you stay in that corner, I'm gonna stay in this corner.
Right.
Why even put yourself in that position
Right.
if you
Right,
think
right,
you're
right.
such an intelligent, respectful...
Here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing.
It
Back
just blows
from
me. It's
from
so fucking stupid, bro.
From my understandings, from the 70s all the way to the early 2000s, that's the way it's always been. From our parents to, to people that we know nowadays that we hang out that are a little bit older than us. That's always been what it's been about. You'd hear guys saying, "I'm never gonna go into fucking Hayden if I'm from Samuel," or "I'm never gonna go into Kearney if I'm from Hayden."
And I understand that.
Yeah.
But my point exactly.
Yeah.
But you're gonna go to a party
Exactly.
and being like,
But that's the thing. A lot of those kids are stuck up in that fucking moment because
So
those
crazy,
were
bro.
those were the role models.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I
I
mean?
get what you're saying.
So let's get back.
That's all
to,
you know when you
Yeah.
all yeah.
Yeah,
I get
that's
what
all
you're
you
saying.
know. So the thing is, let's get back to the story. Is our crew's hanging out there. Me and you just met,
Right.
and we're all hanging out. Everything's good. We're smoking the darts in the back. That's when them guys started getting fucking lippy with each other. I don't know what was said, but I just know there was a lot of barking going on. Motherfuckers raising their chins, chest popped out, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right?
Okay.
Dumb shit. So I remember.
Look at you.
Yeah, you're almost done. I thought I had more in me, son of a bitch.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. So the thing is that. Go ahead and finish it. Go ahead. The thing is that when
12-pack and a...
go ahead and grab you another brew. So the thing is that
But
when
wait, there's more.
the thing was
I might just put it in that glass right
do
there.
it. Fuck yeah.
Fuck it.
When we were there, I remember Adiana, everybody goes, all right, we need to leave. These motherfuckers are getting ready to
Wise
fucking,
choice.
yeah, getting ready to kill each other, right? And so you were saying my girlfriend. At the time, I was with my cousin.
Oh, that wasn't your girlfriend?
That was my girlfriend.
Oh.
And that sounds weird as fuck to put girlfriend and cousin in the same fucking thing. But the thing was that...
Actually, she was my kind of cousin.
So the thing was that I was with my cousin that night, right? And we go...
Oh my God, bro. You know what? You shouldn't have even said that. Do you understand how you just made yourself look on this fucking
know. Well,
Because you even
listen.
corrected me. You're like, hey, listen, that's my cousin.
That's my
Don't
but
talk
then
to
you're
her
talking like
about
that. Don't call her my fucking girlfriend. So the thing is that no, I was with my cousin that night, and we went to the party together. And what happened was that we were walking to my truck,
Got it.
and these motherfuckers were parked in front of my truck. I was parked in front of Hondo. So you were saying these guys were parked in front of Hondo, but I was parked in front of Hondo.
Well, then that
So-
probably
so-
makes sense
yeah.
why you were right there.
So what it was is that these guys were here, I was here, Hondo was behind us. What happened is that these motherfuckers are standing next to my truck. I'm drunker than a son of a bitch.
Oh,
at this
so they
point.
were in front of us though, because I was
They
gonna
were.
say
They were.
clearly
They were.
my memory is
Yeah.
literally them being posted up right in front of
front,
Hondo's car.
yeah.
Hondo having his light, because
Yeah.
that was the other thing that was spooking me out.
Yeah.
Is because I remember they were in front of us.
Yeah, they were. They were.
Well,
They were.
no, but what I'm saying is I remember that being like making me even more scared because Hondo had his fucking lights on.
Right,
And was
right.
just so that's why they were just so
Right.
that's why I was like, Hondo, just back the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the thing is that we were there, and these motherfuckers are like, I'm thinking they're breaking into my fucking truck. I just got a system in that motherfucker like 2 months before all this shit.
You're
Prior to all this shit. I swear to God,
bro.
I just got a fucking sub and a fucking deck and some speakers.
But I feel like that wasn't it.
No, that was it. Well, the thing
you
I was
could have
drunk.
easily been like, yo, I'm gonna just get in this truck.
Yeah, I could have. So this is the thing. We're all partying and shit, and Adion goes, "Hey man, it's time to fucking go back. We need to we're gonna go to the next party. We're gonna go to the party up by the flats up in Mammoth. You passed the turkey shoot, right?
Right.
So then we're getting ready to go. As I'm walking in my truck, I don't know who the fuck is behind me. Okay, I just know I got my cousin on the side of me.
Right.
I'm there, and I hear footsteps behind me. It could be anybody at this point, right? But I didn't think my boys were behind me. If I had known my boys were behind me, I wouldn't have fucking said what I was going to say or did what I was going to do. But what happened was
that, I think that was also my problem, though.
Yeah.
Is I felt like...
And the thing was, and like I told you, when we got up to the flats, and even after that, when we seen each other at the softball game, I told you, I said, Andy... Yeah. I wasn't out there to fucking put anybody in harm's way. I was just there.
Well, obviously I know that now, but like how you said, we both agreed on it,
right?
Because I could even see myself in your shoes,
right?
And I would even understand my perspective or your perspective reversal, right. Where it's like I would understand what you did though is like, but because you never denied it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I never thought you were a total piece of shit. That's why even the second time when I met you, I was like, okay, you get it at least. Because if you were like, no, it's how's that my fault? You know? But the fact that you understood, you're like, no, I get it. But you know what? That makes that even funnier. Is I was fucked up when I talked to you at the softball fields. Yeah. And we kind of
we were all drinking.
Oh yeah, we all day. I mean, it was a softball tournament in Mammoth, but when I caught up with you that time, I was so fucked up. This almost is funnier than the original story. Yeah. That the second time I saw you there, and we kind of squashed that like beef where I even told you like straight up, I said, hey bro, like I'm gonna be honest with you, it fucking bothers me last time I saw you, this and that happened. You're like, but that's what I'm saying, you were even cool with it, because like you weren't even like, yo, what the fuck, and you were just like, no, dude, like, I
knew I fucked up.
Yeah, but you know
but let's get into the story. Okay. The thing was is that we were coming back from the party, and I see these fucking motherfuckers with blue bandanas around their heads. And now I'm thinking like these little fucking gangbanging wannabe motherfuckers are about to break into my truck that I have a system in. You know what I mean? That was my thought. And I'm drunk. So I'm thinking that they know that I got a fucking sub in the fucking backseat.
Obviously, if I knew you now, this would have gone different. Like if this shit, well, first of all, if it happened now, we probably wouldn't be out there.
Right.
But I'm saying if this happened, well, if I knew you how I know you now then, then it would have been a thing of like, I don't know if I'm getting shot tonight, but I'm gonna fuck these guys up in Mondo. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a thing of that.
Right.
It was, and that's what we talked about. It was a thing of like I didn't know you.
Right.
So in my head, all I knew was this new guy that we just got introduced to almost got my friends that I've known for years
killed. Yeah.
But if I would have known you for a long time and understood, like it would have been, you would have been one of my people where I'm like, oh, I don't care. Like, because, for instance, I'll put it this way. Right. If Jacob Gonzalez, if it would have went a different way, where when I was worried that Jacob was going to start it, Jacob would have started it. The reason why I was so worried wasn't so much that, oh, fuck. Like, it was more like I knew that I was going to be down to fucking get in on this.
Right.
But, you know, that's all it fucking was.
Well, we're walking.
But it's one hell of a story to have met each other
Well, the thing is, we're walking up to the truck, right? And again, I'm thinking these motherfuckers are breaking in. And I go, hey, what the fuck you guys doing? Hey, we're about to handle it. We're about to handle our business. I go, oh yeah, what the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers go,
it's almost verbatim what you're saying, because I remember.
Yeah. So then they go, we got the piece on us. We got the piece.
And that's when you're like, oh, is it show and tell? No, he's reaching for it,
right? Well, no. He at that point he goes, we got the piece on us, and you know, a piece is a fucking gun.
Yeah.
So I go, oh, you guys got a gun on you? Yeah. We got the piece on us. We're about to handle business, and I go, well, let's fuck. This is where I fucked up. This is where I fucked up. I go, well, let's see that motherfucker. I told him, nah, man, this ain't no motherfucking show and tell. I go, nah, fuck no, let your fucking nuts hang. I told him, let me see the motherfucking piece, and he goes, no, man, this ain't no motherfucking show and tell. He tells me again, and I go like this. I go, mind you, 6 shooters have not been around for a fucking while.
Let your nuts hang.
Let your nuts hang. I told him, let your motherfucking nuts hang. And I told him, I go, listen. I go, well, you know what, motherfucker? I'll tell you what. I got a fucking 6 shooter in the fucking glove compartment. I'll let that motherfucker ring off right now, I told him. And that's when he goes, oh, yeah? And he fucking pulls it from his hip, cocks that motherfucker, and points it in my face. Points it straight in my motherfucking face. And he goes, now what do you think? And then that time, that's when I heard...
that's when I was getting in.
Yeah, that's when I heard Jacob and Lucas split. That's when I heard the boys split.
I heard that gun get cocked. I didn't even look where he was pointing it. Because one thing that I held to, like, my belief... Because that's all you got at that point is, like, let's just hope this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
To my belief was, I was like... Get in the car, act calm, and if we act calm and we don't pose a threat,
we're gonna be okay.
We're gonna be okay. It's almost like a bear where they're like, "Don't move."
Yeah,
that's pretty much my reaction. I was like,
I was playing with a bear.
When Hondo was. That's like when Hondo was like, "Dude, fucking blah blah," and I was like, "Don't move, dude.
Yeah, don't move. Leave it.
Just reverse slowly." But the thing that worried me, like I said, is Hondo had his fucking lights on them, bro. So it's like, dude, I had a front row show.
So what did you see?
To be honest
What
with
did
you,
you see?
okay, that's what I'm saying. I had a front row show to your death. Is like. But I didn't know you during the time, so it sounds fucked up. But I was like, okay, this guy gets shot. Who gives a fuck? At least just know when I know.
He's about to get smoked.
But I remember just like, bro, I remember getting into Hondo's car.
Yeah.
And just his lights being on them.
Yeah.
Just a group of people next to a fucking truck or a car or whatever.
Yeah.
And just his gun out.
Yeah.
And I could hear everyone that was around. And then I just remember, I don't know what you did after that, but then that's when when Hondo was trying to figure out what to do, but we were waiting for Audion. So that's what I'm saying. Is like we were both tripping, bro, but just our reactions were different. Hondo was like, dude, fucking blah, 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 but he was worried about Audion, which I was too, and I was worried about Audion's brother, Sergio, getting in the fucking car, but I was getting pissed because I'm like, hurry the fuck up and get in the car so we can get the fuck out of here, because we literally have our fucking limelights on this fucking, you know.
I'm about to be a homicide in this motherfucker.
In my face, bro. You know how the fuck... Do you understand what that would have done to me and Hondo if we saw you just get executed right in front of us with his brights on them? Bro, it was crazy as fuck.
Terrible, bro. But that's how we met. Now look at us.
I know, dude. That's so fucking crazy. And that's what I'm saying. That's how, like, life works. But I said the same thing about Diego. Is like, me and Diego, my homie, my fucking bro, he, like, when I first met him in, like, 5th, 6th grade, we fucking hated each other. But I'm telling you, some of my best friends, it's almost like the stronger that hatred was at that time, the stronger my friendship is with them.
Right.
So, like, with you, like, dude, no, you're a fucking dude. I mean, dude, I love you. I love your company. I love going to fucking Bo Peeps. Beyond that, though, and you know, to even get into that, which I'm sure this will be clipped from it right here,
into that motherfucker
is the Bo Peeps thing, is where it's like, it's fucking crazy because I'm sure a lot of people would disagree, but I remember even being with ground zero of all that.
Yeah. Where we were still trying to figure out.
I'm saying we were just throwing parties there, then we put a name on it.
Yeah.
But me and you talked more than anyone at one point.
Yeah.
Probably
sometime last year, wasn't it?
When you had just moved out or moved in with Jacob. Yeah. Because I remember literally just like a month or two before that, Jacob was living in on Oracle there.
Yeah. He was living in Oro Valley there, off of
in those fancy ass apartments with a family.
Yeah.
Homie was paying fucking like more than I do for rent in this one bedroom.
Yeah.
For a fucking bedroom with like 3 other people, and one of them included a family with like 2 kids.
Yeah.
I remember going there, gorgeous, because you're in this nice part of the mountain right there. But like, anyways, like I remember when he moved out of there, you guys moved in. I was out doing my shit. I think I was still in Scottsdale, and I remember just coming back down, and
like a fucking family reunion at that point.
Yeah, but it was wild. But like, it's crazy. Well, I mean, I'm so glad like we're publicizing on this now, because I feel like it could get bigger with the Bo Peeps thing.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying, is like to even just talk about ground zero. Like I remember just like, I mean, us all partying there. You guys more than me. But I do, like, obviously...
You've been there since the beginning, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it was fucking cool. Well, obviously, none of us fucking probably thought like
it was gonna be this fucking big.
Yeah, because it's big, but like it could
Huge.
definitely get bigger. But it's fucking wild because it's like the people, like it definitely is a thing. Well, first of all, this is how I would describe it. If there was a tag for Bo Peeps, this is what I would say. I would say Bo Peeps is pretty much a fucking a frat house for both frats and sororities, but none of us are in college.
Right. We're far from a school.
All of us work fucking construction and food stamps.
Landscape shit.
We're constructed of food stamps is what this fucking organization is. We don't have any funding. It's just at the end of the month, everyone sacrifices some Hot Pockets so we could use those food stamp points to buy beer at Costco. That's right. Then that's how. So people are like, how did Bo Peeps start? Or how do you guys fund Bo Peeps?
Yeah.
It's off of other people's food stamps that try to save.
Well, tell me this, man. Tell me there wasn't a time where I didn't advertise on every poster BYOB.
Yeah.
That wasn't because I was trying to fucking make it like, how would you say it, like a traditional type of thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people
it was because the thing was
kind of hard to signature that.
Well, the thing was is that none of us could fucking afford supplying.
Finish that.
Well, none of us could fucking afford supplying beer for the whole fucking tri community. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, but we did. Multiple times. I guarantee there's multiple times no one brought beer, including my fucking self. Hallelujah. God is good all the time, sometimes. How does Jacob deal with living? Because I feel like obviously you and I are a different person than Jacob.
Right.
Lopez. How does he take living with you and everything?
So me and Jacob, we've known each other since we were kids. We grew up.
That actually amazes me because I've seen some Snapchats recently that where I learned that.
Yeah. So me and him grew up in the town together. We grew up in Hayden together. And we've known each other since about 3rd, 4th grade. And since we were kids,
Lopez.
Dude, since we were kids.
He was skinny 2 years ago.
He was at swim weight. And then the boys started drinking
Started
drinking a lot of fucking beer. And you know what? He looks like more of a man now than what he did a couple of years ago.
I try to get him in the gym with me every fucking day.
Yeah, well, you know what? If that motherfucker got in the gym, he'd be a fucking tank. I told
him that. How tall is he, do you think?
Yeah, he's probably about
5'3".
I'd say about 5'7", 8. 5'7", 5'8". But here's the thing.
It's almost embarrassing how much I'd fuck him up if we ever fought.
Well, you know what, dude? Jacob Lopez, I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm just kidding, Jacob. I love you.
I love you, Jacob. So the thing is that...
Oh, dude, I saw you smoke... I'm sorry, but I saw you smoke that cigarette. And Bo Peeps, what did he say about that?
Which one? Oh, in the house. That motherfucker was pissed.
You're lying to me.
Pissed, dude. He came back and
what did he say?
He goes, "What the fuck are you smoking cigarettes in the house for?" And I go, "Listen, motherfucker, I pay
Dead serious?
I swear to God. He goes, "What are you smoking cigarettes in the house for?" And I go, "Listen, dick."
Why do I feel like you weren't serious when you said this?
I wasn't serious. I just came off of work, so I wasn't having nobody's bullshit. And I go like this. I go, "Hey, I pay my motherfucking rent in this house. I'm gonna smoke as many cigarettes as I want."
Son, you know how lucky you and I weren't. You know how lucky,
dude. Tell me how many times we didn't spark a fucking stove in that house.
How lucky we were. First of all, dog, if you and I would have roomed before I roomed with Hondo, because listen, what you are to Jacob, I was to Hondo. There was times where I've done podcasts that are still up on Salsa's Freaky Tales.
Yeah.
I think they're still up on 85631 on the website.
Right.
You could check those old episodes out where me and Jacob are in my apartment room.
Right.
In the middle of the podcast, he goes, "We're fucked up, bro. We're wasted."
Yeah.
He goes, "Kind of like this?" And I know he was asking me because he knew I was fucked up enough to say yes.
Yeah.
Because any other time I would have been like, he wouldn't have the audacity to ask me because I would be like, no.
Right.
We're fucked up. I go, you know what? I think my cousin was there. And like I think we had like an audience. We had like 4 people. Right. And I tell my cousin, I go, "Yo, take that smoke detector out."
Yeah.
Unplugs it, bro. We start smoking it. We start smoking cigarettes in that bitch. Dude, I'm talking not like you. Where you probably took a puff and probably smoked half of it. No, dude, me and Jacob probably smoked like half of his pack in my room.
God.
With the window open. Dude, Hondo's gonna be so fucking... It doesn't even matter now. But at the fucking time, bro, like a mom.
Yeah.
Before he even messaged me, Jacob sends me a screenshot. He goes, "Mom's pissed," and I go, and it was a picture of a screenshot of Hondo messaging Jacob, going, "Are you fucking kidding me? Did you guys smoke last night? Don't lie." Bro, I'm talking 5 minutes after I got that message from Jacob and we're laughing. I got a message from Hondo.
What is it?
He goes, "Hey, don't lie to me, bro." He goes, "Don't lie to me, bro."
Did you motherfuckers smoke?
Did you guys smoke in here? I go, "Dude, I'm so sorry."
Like, listen, hey, forgive me. Please forgive me.
Dude, he had to deal with that shit for like a year,
Fuck
bro.
it. Well, hey, I came. So them motherfuckers. This is when I went up to rodeo in Springville. This was last weekend. I went to go rodeo up north, and these guys were up north in Pine Top. But I didn't leave.
Oh, for the wedding, Michael's wedding?
No. Michael's wedding was in Oracle. But the thing was that
That was in Oracle.
that was in Oracle.
I wasn't invited.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I wouldn't know.
I fucking begged Hondo Camacho.
You wasn't invited?
I was semi-invited, but
You know what I got to say about that real quick?
Go ahead.
That's all I got to say about that.
So the thing is, dude, this is what it was.
I thought, dude, I love Michael, bro.
Yeah, Michael's a great
I'm going to get him on this
dude.
podcast. Crocy, have you met Crocy?
I haven't yet.
Yeah, you never really met Goonie, huh?
No, well, I met him once, but we were at the
that's what I'm
college when I
saying.
met him.
Fuck.
So here's the thing, dude. Where were we at with this conversation?
I don't even know what you were trying to get at. You were trying to make a point, but we're talking about getting kicked out of our roommates' houses.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So
Jacob Lopez.
So the number one rule at Bo Peeps is no smoking cigarettes in the house.
That's pretty much the only rule.
But everything else is fucking
Don't
guaranteed.
break shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
that's an
break
unwritten
shit.
rule, obviously.
So the thing is that
That's pretty much the only rule.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you have morals,
Yeah.
that means we don't have to make other rules.
right.
And we're even talking about drunk morals where we're like,
trashed.
honestly, you take a shit on the floor in Bo Peeps.
Yeah. Clean that motherfucker.
Yeah,
out.
but we won't be mad. We'll fucking laugh. We'll snatch chat it and everything.
Yeah, everything.
But what I will say is, like I said, the only rule, yeah, you're probably right, is cigarettes.
Right, cigarettes. So these motherfuckers, they were telling me, they go, "Mondo, listen, I don't care what the fuck you do. You can bring any bitches over you want. Do whatever you want. Just don't fucking smoke a fucking stove in this motherfucking house."
In the house.
I get off
What'd
of
you
work.
do?
I get off of work, and it's raining like cats and dogs outside, dog.
And what happened?
You think I'm gonna smoke a stove outside while it's raining like
I
a
don't think
bitch?
so.
Fuck no. This is what I did, dog.
What'd you do?
This is what I go inside. I pull me a fucking Marlboro Southern cut out of that motherfucking pack.
Did you light it?
Before I fucking lit that motherfucker, I whispered to myself, I go, "Fuck Jacob Lopez.
Yeah.
I love Omar Lopez because he's my boy. Northside, stay up."
But he's going to be less mad.
But he's going to be less mad. This is the thing. I fucking lit that stove, took a fucking fat drag.
Should I at least smoke it out the window?
No. I smoked it at the fucking dinner table while I eat my fucking salmon and rice. I fucking lit that bitch. I ate some cookies that are about 2 weeks expired. And I fucking went to town. I made a Snapchat, and that's when you hit me up and you go, "Yeah, fuck them." And I go, "You know what?" Yeah. So you Snapchat, you go, "Fuck them." And in the back of my mind, as I took another fucking drag, I whispered to myself,
Yeah.
"Fuck them."
Dude, well, that's why I only vape, bro. That's why
Yeah.
even smoking weed, like, I only vape this shit because
dude.
what's funny is when I did move here, though, I thought I was going to be an outlaw, but I'm not. I try not to be anymore, but
The thing,
because I took out the screen out the back
Right.
of my back window because in my gangster head
Yeah.
because Jacob helped me move in here.
Yeah.
Jacob Gonzalez,
yeah,
helped me move in. My Jacob helped me move in here,
Right.
and I told him, I go, maybe I was just trying to be cool for him.
Right.
I was like, yo, let's remove that back screen. And he goes out the window, because my bed's right next to that back window. Has a pretty cool view.
yeah.
He goes, why? And I go, just in case if I wake up one morning, I want to roll over and smoke a cigarette out the
Yeah.
window.
I'm gonna do it.
But to be honest with you, I think I was just trying to be cool. And
Yeah.
he goes, for real? And we bent the motherfucker out. We broke it out.
Did you,
which
you throw it in the trash?
Nah, I put it in it's still in my closet because I'm gonna place
Shit.
it back. And if they ever fucking say anything about it, I'm gonna accept.
Maintenance gonna be pissed as a motherfucker.
I'll accept. Something. See, my dad has a fucking rule. He goes, you know what? Do your thing. Be dumb. Do all your shit, but be smart about doing dumb shit.
Right.
How cool of a dad is that, right? So he tells me that. So that's my thing. So what did I do with that? What's the example?
Yeah.
I ripped that screen out, broke the fuck out of it, so I
Right.
could smoke cigarettes on my at the back of my room. This is
At a non-smoking room.
exactly. And but what's the like smart about being dumb shit? I accepted my fate. I said, you know what, fuck it. If that's another $200 towards when I move out in like 2 or 3 years, I'll take that $200.
Check this shit out, dog. I probably shouldn't be saying this shit because this is going to be posted.
We're saying a lot of things.
Yeah,
we probably should.
Yo, this is probably going to be posted. So this is the thing. I found out 2 weeks ago that my dad had 5 warrants in 5 different states.
Wait, when did you learn this?
About 2 weeks ago.
Oh fuck.
That my pops had 5 warrants in 5 different states because he was.
Why do
speeding.
I picture your dad being like
My dad? Listen, dude. My dad. When you meet him now, you would think that he was the most fucking conservative.
I picture your dad being Antonio Banderas with the fucking guitar.
Oh no. My dad, dude.
In
Desperado. If you look at my dad now, you'd think he'd be the most straight laced guy ever, and he is now. And he's cleaned his act up. He told me when he had kids, me and my sister are twins. When he had me and my sister, he told us, when I had you guys, I told myself, no more riffraff, no more bullshit, none of that shit, right?
How old was he when he had you?
My dad was
Oh, I'm getting
34.
drunk. How old was he had you?
Yeah, my dad was 34. My mom's was 24. So they're 10 years
They're
apart.
young.
So
My mom, that's pretty close to
yeah.
me. My mom was 16. My dad was 17. Not close at all.
so the thing was that my pops goes, I didn't think I was gonna have kids. Then I have twins and double whammy, and here it is. So the thing is that when my pops was telling me these stories, because I'm very open with my dad. I told him, I said, listen, man, I might have fucked up this weekend. And he goes, listen.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, he goes, I had 5 warrants out for my arrest. I was at a fucking rodeo in Phoenix. No. He wasn't at a rodeo. My uncle's used to be a professional boxer.
Did you say he has or he had?
No. Check this out. I fucked that up because I'm fucked up right now. But the thing is that my dad went to a boxing match in Phoenix. My uncle is the first. My uncle Louis Espinoza. Look him up. Louis Sharpshooter Espinoza. He's the first.
I'll put it right here.
Seriously,
it's right here, right now. Here.
He's the first.
Read that.
Seriously, he's the first boxing world champion in the state of Arizona. So the thing is, my dad went to a fucking boxing match for my Theo Louis, my Theo Loco.
Movie magic.
And
your Theo Loco.
My Theo Loco.
Can I look this guy up? Can I put that?
Look, you can look him up.
As a viewer, you already know because I already put that information up. But did I already? Can I find this information?
You can find this information.
Cool. Well, then it was already put up. Continue.
So the thing is, he went to a boxing match and something happened to where somebody was fucking denting the fucking doors into cars. So the cops went through for everybody that got their card fucking dented in, and took their ID and their information and all that shit, right? The reason why my dad had 5 warrants out for his arrest, he would get speeding tickets, and he was in different states. So
he doesn't have these warrants anymore.
This is in the 80s and 90s.
Okay, so he's good now.
He would crumple these motherfuckers up, throw them out the window. Fast forward to this fucking boxing match in the 90s, and the cops go, okay, we're going to need to take your information. My dad was trying to be, no, man, I'm good. I'll just fucking have somebody, I'll fix it. You know what I mean? That type of shit. And the cops go, no. We insist. We need your information. So my dad, out of force, fucking gives them their information. This is what he tells me. He goes, they ran my motherfucking information. I had to fucking spend I think it was like a week or 2 weeks in fucking jail off of fucking speeding tickets. And then he goes, and then I think it was something along the lines of like, he had been drunk, got a DUI, and it fucking made it worse.
So that's when they
suspended.
So at what point when they tracked him down?
So when he was at the boxing match, but the thing was is that they suspended.
No, I'm saying what point where he broke the law enough where they're like, we gotta find this motherfucker.
This motherfucker broke. He didn't pay 5 speeding tickets.
Do you get what I'm asking?
He told me he didn't pay 5 speeding tickets.
But do you get what I'm asking?
What?
I'm saying, what was the straw that broke Camel's back? I know
he was at the boxing match. Someone broke fucking indented the fucking doors into the cars. His fucking car happened to be one of them, and they fucking ran his shit. Found out he had 5 warrants for his arrest. fucking arrested his ass, suspended his fucking license for 5 years, dude. 5 motherfucking years.
You were alive during those 5 years?
I was not alive.
Not yet.
Come to find out, this guy was fucking peeling tags off of other people's license plates and sticking on to his fucking license plate so he can go rodeo. You know what? And the thing is,
hold on. Don't hold on. Don't just.
And if you're watching this, I love you. I had
don't
to share
just
the
shoot
story.
over that.
I had to share the story.
So your fucking dad, dude. Okay, listen. There's probably, I don't know. Like my opinion holds any weight. There's probably nothing more I would define as cowboy and outlaw than that.
Yeah. Seriously.
Like that's my
your father.
You're outlaw as fuck.
Yeah.
When Willie Nelson has even made or fucking Struggle or Sturgill or fucking Hank, none of these motherfuckers have even written a song.
Yeah.
That's about that.
Right.
That inspires me.
Dude, the thing, my pops, dude, my pops wouldn't tell me.
The tags
My pops wouldn't tell me half of these motherfucking stories. I had to pull them out of them.
Well, I mean, that's what happens as a dad, though, because I could even see myself as a father, and there's things that I've done where I'm like, it's not that I don't want you to know. I just don't want you to know yet.
Right.
Because, if you were to tell your kid, like, hey, listen, I'm a fucking criminal. Right.
I've been in jail.
I have 5 fucking speeding tickets.
Yeah.
I have a DUI.
Yeah.
If you were to tell like a 9-year-old dad, they'd be like, oh, so that means I could be like that, like my dad, right? So like there's a time to tell him.
Yeah.
So like when you're mature, which makes sense that he only told you like 2 fucking weeks ago.
Right.
You know, it makes sense.
I just found out. I'm 24.
Well,
dude.
I mean, you know what? If it's secret time, I'll share something about my father. You know what's so funny about this? We're not even sharing secrets about us or like it's about our dads.
We just went through the whole fucking family deal.
But fuck it. I'll trade you a story. Listen, I just found out like a year or 2 ago.
Yeah.
So not 2 weeks ago, but like a year or 2 ago, that my dad in high school was like a big seller and dealer of steroids.
Right. Oh, he's selling the fucking juice.
Steroids, right.
He's on the juice. Okay.
I don't know if he did it so much, which I don't give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck either way. I think this is just hilarious to me.
Right.
And he's just telling me everything about it. It's not even how to pry it out of him. This motherfucker, I just pretty much told me.
I left him in the freezer.
I knew you would show up here dry. I don't know what that says about you.
I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen here. That's the fucking thing.
Well, you were asking questions like I was gonna interview you.
Man, goddamn, it's a goddamn podcast, ain't it?
Yeah, that means we're just living.
You're right. And that's the thing. I came into this thing completely blind.
I need another beer. And speaking of all that, yo, tell him, hey, you know what I want you to tell him about? I can't wait to clip this motherfucker right now. And I'm gonna take a piss.
Do it.
Tell him about the story where you and Matt Franco. You already know where I'm getting out. Nate, I'm sorry. Nate. Tell him about when you and Nate Franco. You already know what I'm talking about. Went to that rodeo and got into that fight, or almost got into that fight.
Okay, let me get into it. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Let me hit the vape real quick. I'm gonna need that shit. Okay, story time from Armando Rodriguez.
The third.
Here's what happened. We went to a rodeo down in Sonoita, Arizona. I could be pronouncing that shit wrong, but that's the way I've always pronounced it. Sonoita, Arizona. Anyway, so what happened was I went down there, and with full intentions, I intended on being fucking sober for the whole fucking weekend. It's a 3-day rodeo with Labor Day weekend, September 1st through I think the 3rd or the 4th, whatever the fuck it was. I could be wrong. Anyway, what happened is our friend Cachorro, the lizard, ended up calling me and he goes, hey man, you guys going down Sonoita? I said, yeah man, we're going down Sonoita. He goes, all right, cool man, I'm with Nate Franco. I've known Nate since I was a kid. Nate, if you're watching this, I love you, brother. Hope you're doing better.
Shotgun this shit real quick.
You gonna what?
We're gonna shotgun this shit real quick.
I can't shotgun this shit.
Oh, we're about to.
No, I can't.
You don't know how to, or?
I ain't got enough fucking pump in my fucking juice right now.
Rip that shit. Here we go.
What we gonna do?
We're about to shotgun this shit. I just take a piss. I just cleared some more fucking room in the tank. Do you know how to do this? Do you understand what's going on?
I know how to fucking do this.
Let's see it. If you ain't got it, bro, it's all good. Don't worry about the mess. The carpet will absorb it.
Hold up.
Okay.
Shit.
It's all good. You're all good.
God damn.
It's just what happens.
Got beer all over my fucking side.
These things happen. All right. Cheers.
Hold up. Not yet. Let me open this.
And then we'll get back to your Nathan Franco
Let me
story.
open this hole like I fucking did that broad last week. Hold up.
Okay.
You see, I talk a little fast, but if you listen a little fast, I ain't got to slow down so you can catch up, bitch.
Hey. If I don't finish this motherfucker right now, I understand.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, go. God damn it, dude.
Let's toss that in that corner.
Son made a whole fucking mess. My pants are wet.
It's all good.
No, it's not good.
All right. So
God
continue with that story.
That looks like I pissed my pants right now. So what happened was we all met up at a Circle K.
Who were you with?
I was with Cachorro, Javier, Renteria, and Nate Franco.
Y'all know his name?
So what happened? What happened? God, that smelled like piss. So the thing is that we were at a Circle K because I told myself, listen, I'm gonna leave Winkleman here in a bit. I'll meet you at the Circle K in fucking Oracle, my bad, Oral Valley. I'm all fucking trash.
You're all good.
I don't here. Take that one. I don't need that shit.
Oh no, you need to get one of them.
Okay. Wait. I still have a Coors Light right here. So what happened was. Anyway, what happened was I said, listen, I'll meet you at the Circle K in Oral Valley off of Tangerine. Great, whatever. There was a couple other girls. I can't think of what the fuck their names was, but one of them was, you know what? I'm not gonna mention her name because she got a boyfriend, and I kind of missed that bitch.
Call him out.
Nah. So anyway. So anyway, what happened was that we were chilling. Is that thing still recording?
Oh, we
okay. Cool. So we were chilling. We were out the Circle. All right, cool. We're gonna go to this rodeo. Great, fucking party on. So what happened was,
I wish I had your life.
yo. So what happened was we went to this rodeo, dude, and I'm with Cheech. I'm with fucking Nate Franco.
Cheech,
Javier.
fucking older Cheech?
No, our Cheech.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're there. We're chilling.
Choro.
Yeah. And we go to this rodeo, dude.
I'm gonna name my son after you, son.
The lizard. And so
Hey, man, stop doing that thing with your tongue. You look like a laser.
hey, my name is the lizard, bro.
Have you ever seen that in Scarface? Where they go to Miami and his homie, what's his name? When he's like, Frank, when he goes like this, he goes, bitches love you. He's like,
He goes, hey, Frank, what the fuck?
yeah, he goes, what the fuck is that? You look like a fucking laser. And then remember he goes up to do it with those, and the kid, he goes, hey, come here, look at this guy.
Look at
He's like, look at him. He looks like a fucking lizard. He goes, and then she smacks him. He goes, oh, fuck, man.
No, fuck, I love Cachorro. Our boys. So
have I met him? Have I
you
met
have,
Cachorro?
of course, yeah. You've met Cachorro. You probably don't remember him, but
Is he
you
that
met
tall
him.
motherfucker?
Yeah, he's the tall fucking
Okay,
cowboy, dude.
Is he the one while we're in that one group chat?
Yeah.
That honky tonk
No, no, no.
bullshit?
The yeehaw shit? No, he
exactly
might.
what
He
I'm
might.
talking
Oh
about.
no. Yeah. The one that the three of us were
Yeah.
at it. No, he's in that shit. He's in that shit.
Is he the one that was drunk with Schubert?
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah. Off the
Hey,
Bo Peeps.
I love you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude's ill.
Yeah, Cachorro's cool
You
as
saw
fuck,
him
dude.
fucked up
I've known
with-
Cachorro since I was a fucking kid. Well, we were babies, dude. I've known Cachorro since we were babies.
Damn.
So the thing is that here's the thing. We went to the Circle K. I said, all right, man, listen, I got this fucking camper. We'll go down there. I'm gonna go rodeo, whatever. You guys are more than welcome to kick it with us, do whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? We end up going down to this rodeo. And I'm gonna make a long story short because I've already fucking dragged this fucking thing out. But the thing is that we were in a bar one night. No. The night before we were in the bar, this is what happens. We were by the fucking the buck and shoots, and Nate tells me, he runs from the fucking dark, comes to me, he goes, hey, Mondo, these motherfuckers just called me a son of a bitch. Let's go fuck them up. I go, and I had to ride the next day, and I told him, I said, Nate, let's just wait, man. Let's wait till tomorrow because I don't have to ride the next day, but that day after that, I have to ride.
Yeah.
I said, so let's just wait.
You don't want to get in trouble.
I don't want to get disqualified over some
I'm
fucking fist fight.
drunk right
Yeah,
now.
so am I. So Nate goes, okay, Mondo, okay. So the
I'm
next,
on okay.
so yeah, Mondo, okay. So the next time comes and Mondo goes, Nate goes, Mondo, we were at the bar, dude, and I was dancing with this girl named Lexi Lowe. and Lexi Lowe, you know, I was trying to buy her drinks or whatever, and Nate comes in busting through the fucking double doors, and he goes, Mondo, I found them motherfuckers that called me a son of a bitch last night. And I go like, and now I got time. I don't have to ride the next day, so I'm all cool with it. I'm going, you know what, Nate?
Bro.
I go, Nate, let's go find them.
Say that one more time. What'd you say?
I said, he goes, Mono, I found them motherfuckers that call me son of a bitch.
Okay, yeah.
And I told him, I said, you know what?
I
I got time today. Let's fucking go. I was dancing with this fucking chick in the bar, dude.
Video for you right now.
I was dancing with this girl in the fucking bar, and what fucking happened was, I told her, I said, hey, I'll be right motherfucking back. I thought my beer was about to I thought I was going to put my fucking beer on the bar. I fucking missed the bar and dropped it on the ground, and my fucking beer glass shattered like a motherfucker all over the fucking floor. I go out there, dude, right? And I'm going to myself, I'm thinking, like, where are these motherfuckers at? You know, I'm thinking it's about to be a fucking brawl, right?
Yeah.
I walk out there, dude, and there's 4 big ass, honky ass motherfuckers sitting at this motherfucking table. The 2 dudes that I fucking seen, they're probably higher than your fucking ceiling right now. The 2 fucking chicks that were with them, probably bigger than a fucking mare horse, fucking pregnant off enough. I don't even know how long it takes for a fucking mare horse to be pregnant, but all I know is them bitches were big.
Do you think me and you could fuck one of them up?
Oh yeah, of course. I'd go into a
One
fucking,
of 'em?
I would go into a fucking war, fist and all. You know what I mean? I got to do it. You know what
With
I mean?
me?
With you, of course. Of course. But here's the thing. Andy, here's the motherfucking thing, bro. Here's the thing. I walked outside.
I love that you have that confidence,
Yeah.
because if I saw a person as big as my ceiling, I'd fucking run.
Bro, here's the fucking thing. Here's the fucking
Till
thing.
I couldn't no more.
These motherfuckers were fucking corn fed. They were fed off
I'm
fucking
sure.
potatoes and fucking onions. Big ass motherfuckers. So the thing is that these motherfuckers, I walk outside and I see them, right? And I make eye contact, but at this point, I can't even fucking back down, right? Am I going to back down? I can't. I can't back down.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, well, aside from that, I've already fucking stated that the fact that I'm out there to fucking beat ass. Walked out, chest out and
Smash
everything.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah, smash ass.
Yeah.
Swear to God. So the thing is that we're out there, and we're fucking.
Hi, my name is Macy Drury. I'm going to OU. Boomer Center, baby.
So the thing is, So the fucking thing is, bro, I walk out there and I look at him, right?
Yeah.
And at first glance, I go, fuck, what did I get myself into? But I can't back down at this point, right? So then I go, hey, did you guys call my friend a fucking son of a bitch? I tell them, and they go, yeah, bro, listen, we were drunk. And they told me, they go, listen, man, we were drunk last night. And I go, listen, next time you motherfuckers do that, you're fucking done. I told them, you're fucking done. You and your fucking crew, done.
How'd you feel personally?
How did I feel? Scared as a motherfucker, but the thing was I had to stick to my guns because I already fucking was there at the table. Bro, I'm telling you right now, this motherfucker stood up. This motherfucker stood up.
I love that philosophy
Bro,
you live by.
Bro, he was 10 feet taller than me, and I go,
You're cool in my book.
yeah, no, I'm just telling you, this motherfucker's 10 feet taller than me. And at that point, I was expecting for a fucking fist fight to happen, right?
I don't think you guys would go to fisticuffs for that.
No, he goes, hey man, I respect you. Seen you in the rodeo today. You did great. Let me shake your fucking hand.
That's some like 8 Mile shit.
Straight up, shook his hand, and
Would you
then I go like this. I go, all right, I go, hey man, it's all good. Just don't fucking fuck with my friend anymore. About that time, my other buddy, what the fuck was his name? Austin Sanders. No, not Cachoto. Austin Sanders comes outside. Austin, if you're watching this is about you. Austin fucking comes out and he fucking tells him, dude, I was trying to make the peace, and Austin comes out and he goes, you know what, you motherfuckers are done. Any bullshit you want to fucking pull, you're fucking done. You and your fucking boys done. Them motherfuckers, I've never seen a fucking group of fucking 4 clear out of a spot so fucking quick. It was fucking ridiculous. Fucking cleared out quicker than fuck.
Really?
And that was it. That was the end of the deal. Nate, at the end of the night, man, the fuck, hey, bro, I fucking love it. I go, Nate. I pull him aside, I go, Nate. Next time you fucking want to put us in some shit, make sure you fucking tell me the size of these motherfuckers. Because I don't want to fucking have to get my ass beat over some shit that could have been avoided. Right. Ah, man, okay, bro. All right, cool. And that was it. That was the fucking end of it. But that was the fucking story on it. And you know what? I'll probably die to the grave with that shit because honestly, that was an experience. Straight up.
Bro.
Aside from that motherfucking shit though, let's talk about some motherfucking Bo Peeps.
Yeah.
Let's get into that shit. Tell me your experience. What's your opinion about fucking Bo Peeps since we've created that fucking shithole of a place?
Like how you say we. I feel like, well, I guess I could
the whole group's a part of that.
Sometimes I don't feel like a part of that group.
You are a part of it though. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the group chat.
Shut the fuck.
So what? So you know what I mean? If you're in the fucking group chat, clearly you're a part of the fucking group.
Who else is in this group chat?
Everybody you see in this motherfucker. That's it.
You got to be a member.
You have to be a member. Hold on.
Well, we got to get shirts to fucking.
Oh, we got to get the fucking jerseys. Hold on.
We can't hold on. So.
Hold on. Yeah, I got backstory real quick on why I'm fucking texting.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
I got this girl coming out from Texas. She's flying out. Is she wifey material? Maybe. But I fucking hope.
She's not wifey material if you're taking her to the Salt and then a Bo Peeps party. Tell you that much.
Okay, well, she's hot as fuck. So the thing is that she's hot. So
I like how you say you got her to fly out from Mexico when I doubt that's how that fucking went. Texas.
So the thing was that I seen some retweet shit on Twitter. And she was like, who am I going to kiss on fucking 4th of July? And I go, hey, I'll be that guy. Straight up. Not thinking anything of it. I thought I was going to be
as
ignored.
hard as you can.
I thought I was going to be fucking ignored. For real, straight up.
Y'all know his name. You see, I talk a little fast, but if you listen a little fast, I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up, bitch.
Trashed.
Hi, my name is Macy Drury. I'm going to OU. Boomer Center, baby.
So when are you meeting up with this chick?
When am I? Okay, so apparently she's flying into Phoenix 10:40 tomorrow evening.
Oh, so she's not even here.
Not even here.
How come
yet.
you're? Oh, so the chick that you're trying to get
Yeah.
tonight is a different chick.
There was 2 different chicks, and I hope they don't fucking see this shit, but they probably will. So what it is, I was gonna go meet this fucking chick at Frog and Firkin tonight, and I was fixing to pipe that shit, clean them fucking pipes out. There was another one that she's 20 years old, never been touched.
I feel like that sounds like illegal.
And it does.
How old is she?
20. So the thing is that I was fixing to go run amok on that shit, and here I am, fucked up. So the thing is, I was gonna FaceTime her, but you know what? Fuck it. So the thing is that
So where is she now? Is she dip on you?
no, she's home probably hornier than fuck. She's probably at home hornier than fuck.
But she wouldn't FaceTime you earlier.
That was the girl from Texas that I'm supposed to pick up at the airport tomorrow.
I had a question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I remember putting it in my notes.
I'm motherfucking trash.
Oh, when you were like, I got time for that?
Yeah.
This is what it reminded me of right here.
Because I'm going to keep it G real.
I don't know if you've seen this shit. Hold on, this reminds me of you. Okay, ready? Hold on, listen to it, and then we'll break down why I think it's you. Can you see that?
Hold on, let me take my fucking glasses
No,
off.
but my fucking, for some reason,
Go
my
ahead.
phone has a weird thing to it.
Go ahead.
Oh, hold on. Press play. No, I'm gonna break this
Go
fucking
ahead and press
screen.
play.
Look at.
Wait. That was a screen? Jesus Christ.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
You can see it?
Yeah.
All right. Listen to this shit. This is what you reminded me of earlier.
Go ahead.
When you were talking about that story with not Shane Kelly.
What? Where did Shane Kelly come up with this conversation?
I think I was thinking of
God damn.
what's his name? Franco.
Oh, Nate.
Why in my head are they the same person? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, can you see that shit? So this is I'm gonna post it right here so people are gonna be able to see this shit.
Go ahead.
But listen, this reminds me of your Nathan Franco story. This is you,
Yeah,
obviously.
Go ahead.
Cause I'ma keep it G real. I don't fuck with you cause you disrespecting me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag asking how gangster I was, nigga. You lucky on that day I was acting cool cuz I told you I ain't got time for that. But nigga, today I got time cuz.
Oh shit. You got time today, cuz.
But nigga, you came up on me on some fun shit, nigga. I don't make peace with niggas that come up on me on some disrespectful shit when I didn't even know you, nigga. You walked up on me and set down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my fade.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
You could drop off your kid and run my
I
fade.
go
Get the
hard,
fuck out of
cuz you
here.
don't want to fuck with me.
Yeah,
That reminds me of
full
when
whack as
you
fuck.
know what's crazy? That reminds
What?
me of when we first met. That reminds me of those motherfucking
them fucking gangsta ass motherfuckers.
that reminds me of them fucking Miami motherfuckers.
Ah,
Oh, now we're
shit.
starting war, son. Fuck it, Armando, we're gonna die. Fool.
Listen, there was a girl from Globe that I was talking to, Daisy and I. If you're watching this shit, suck my dick. Anyway. You know what? I know some cool motherfuckers in Globe, Miami area, but them little motherfuckers that pulled a gun on me that fucking
They're no
night.
difference from this guy.
If them motherfuckers watching that pulled that gun on me that night, suck my fucking dick.
Yo, first of all, if you
Fuck your life.
Hold on. First of all, if you're the guys that pulled the gun out on us, first of all, if you're watching and you're the fucking guys
Yeah.
that pulled that gun out on us,
Suck a dick.
no.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
How about
and
you
tell
fucking
all your
like,
friends
comment,
about
and
this.
subscribe on this fucking dick, you dumb motherfuckers.
You know what? Hey, you know what those guys remind me of?
Cause I'ma keep it G real. I don't fuck with you cause you disrespecting me. You disrespect my hood.
What up, bro?